Today I'm going to do some coasters. I have my resin already mixed up. A couple of spots of glitter on here. So this is going to be my first time trying a bloom. So we'll see how it goes. So the first thing I'll do is mix up some white. I wish I could do this without making a mess. Let's get them over here in the corners. And okay, this next I'll do red. Okay, let me add this stuff in the middle here. I'll just use some gold or some silver foil. Maybe. So these are not going to be perfect. These are probably going to be lucky if they turn out. I'm trying to do this for memory, and I haven't watched a video on anybody doing these in a little while, so we'll see. I'm going to add the purple next. And finally the white. Like I said, I have no idea if I'm doing this right, but let's experiment and find out. Little mini brush, I just knocked the entire cup of them over. My wipey stick, I'm gonna go in from the corners. And do that on all of them at first, so I don't forget one. Okay, now I'm going to go out from the sides. I know I sniffle a lot, so that's probably going to be in the video unless I can find a way to get it out. Okay, I have made a hell of a mess here. So now I'm going to go outwards again in between the two. Now I have no idea if these are going to turn out, and I know I keep saying that. And if they don't turn out, then they'll just go where the rest of my coasters have gone, in that coaster graveyard. Not really, but almost looks like I might need a little bit more white. But is that gonna will that mess things up? I don't know. But we shall see. I do have a little, oh, oops, I forgot to do the, I completely forgot to do the base. It's not going to be as organized. I'm trying to get used to doing this without music or a podcast on. It's quite difficult. Okay, let me go do one more swirl here. Box holder. I use this little bit of white I have left to do another. I can do another round on the holder. Is it a holder? Is it a box? Is it a shelf? I don't know what it is. Does it matter what it is? Not really. I wonder what Claude would say. Okay, I'm going to spray these. Oh, I might add a little bit more foil, maybe. Try to. And oops, it looks like we've got some holes here. Looks like coaster number 3 is having some, doesn't have enough resin in it. Hopefully I've left enough to do a small top coat of black. Get that down in there. I probably should have just used glitter in the middle. Is anybody really going to be looking at the bottom of this? Probably not. But I think I'm going to be signing up to do a tear on the planes and there. So I need to have coasters done before that. That's not until September though. Yeah, this foil's a pain in the butt. Okay, so I'm going to leave these here. I'm going to spray them down with alcohol here in a moment. Move all my crap out of the way. I was going to do 2 sets of coasters today, but I think I'm just going to stick with the one. So let me spray these down and then I will see how much I've got left to finish a turtle or something. I have the turtle from the other day where I didn't have enough to fill it. So maybe he'll get a white bottom. Or underside. Posterior, whatever I guess the posterior is the back end. Okay, so I've got a turtle there. I'll do some more of these because I'd rather use these on than tassels on some of the keychains. Why did I forget to put glitter in those? That stone came off. After I do this, I'm going to go finish watching that class on iMovie that I started yesterday and edit the demolding and maybe edit a demolding that I didn't record the pouring of. I know that learning a new software often there's a learning curve. I'm not very accepting of that. Okay, there's the white. So now I have some clear. I've got enough for at least 1 turtle, if not 2. Let me add some. I'll go dark blue or sapphire blue since it's open. And I'm also going to add some of this big chunky glitter. It's black holographic. I need to figure out what to do with all my turtles that are missing legs, because I have a bunch. Learning curve with the new molds, basically. Because I've only had the turtles for a couple months. Do I have enough for a skull? I've still got 2 skulls I need to demold. Usually the skulls end up flying across the room when I try to demold them. And if I leave them out, the cat tries to steal them, the boy cat. He likes to steal my resin stuff. He's also in the past stolen my key fob, so I couldn't get in my car for like 2 weeks until I found the spare. But he's cute, so he gets away with it. Alright, let's try another turtle. Even though I've been doing this for a long time, I've never actually gotten used to doing exactly the right amount of resin, unless of course I know the amount prior. So I usually start with 240 milliliters, and sometimes I have days where I'll do like 240 milliliter projects. But today is not one of those days. Plus I'm trying to make my resin last a little while longer. Come on. You can do it. Okay, looks like I'm going to have another one that I'll have to finish off next time. Okay, I'm going to clean up and see you all later.